Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky. Go! Hang on tight. Flashing through the sky.
Careful now.
Let's start. Let's carve a path. Let's go again.
It's locked on you. Or never. I'm better.
Here we go again.
sky! Hang on tight. Here we go. Hang on tight. Here we go.
On me.
Incoming.
On me. Ready to carry.
Get ready.
Flames. On me. Careful now.
Watch out. Not impressed.
Here we go.
Let's go faster. Watch out.
Okay. Let's dance. En garde.
Let's go faster. I've got this.
Mael.
Watch out, Mael. Get ready. Not impressed.
Till the end. Let's up.
Incoming. My turn.
Till the end. Essa, dodge.
Let's go faster. Ready to strike.
That's on you. Okay. Look out.
Get ready.
Looking good. And so does death. I can do it. Take your shot.
Let's go faster.
Deal me in. Careful now. Take your shot. Let's dance.
Just try it.
Not today.
Use your fire.
I'm ready. Time to take risks. Eyes up, person.
Not impressed. Just try it.
Eyes up, Verso. Eyes up, Verso.
I've lived through worse.
Oh, I'm better.
Look out!
Sword is death.
Bring it on. Let's finish this. Let's go faster. The edge die.
Okay.
I'm waiting. It's locked on you. Careful now.
Careful now. Let's carve a path. Incoming! Watch out, Mael.
On me.
Not today.
CL incoming.
Or never. Here's your card.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumia.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Then don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Spill some ink.
Tendre la main
flames. On me.
Take your shots.
Here we go.
Let's dance. Ready to parry. Do me any.
I saw your future.
My turn.
Okay. Let's dance.
My turn.
I'm here.
Finesse and precision.
Ready to strike. I've got this.
Careful now.
I'm ready.
We must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Just try it.
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
Well,
Take down the shields.
become so stubborn?
Ready to strike. Let's go faster.
Eyes up, first out. Here's your card.
Nestle, dodge!
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
I'm ready!
When did you become so stubborn?
You're outmatched. Oh well.
Let's spill some ink. Your sword is dead. Sia, dodge!
Careful now.
What would Verso have wanted? Truly.
Please survive!
It's
When
locking
did you become so stubborn?
I'm ready! Finesse and grace. Place on me. Caught up.
Oh well.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
She can't.
Mama.
Aline, you're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Love.
Bring it on.
Not looking good. Please try.
Just try it. Not impressed.
I die? So be it.
I think I'll improvise. Let's go fast. I'll manage.
Look out.
Okay. Blades sharp. Vessel done. Shot up.
Eileen, look at Alicia. She can't be here. supposed to be you and me. Not you against me.
Go home, Renoir. Go paint something else.
Why am I the only one who sees this?
Let's spill some ink.
I'll use your life.
Please fly.
Let's carve a path. You're outmatched. Got this. Oh well.
I can do it. Please survive.
If I die, so be it.
Here's your card.
I'm waiting.
Not giving up.
Let's go fast.
Try me.
Luck smiles today.
Last ditch effort.
Shut.
Eyes up, person.
The dance begins. Flames. Brave.
Put aside the candles. It's killing you both.
Not this time.
Your mother was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Hey people. Yeah, I think there is sound. So I had to put on the mic again because I have to kind of make this conclusion. So the only thing at this point, it's not a spoiler alert, you know, I already beat the game, like it's the literally last fight, and from what I could gather it's just a symbolic one. So this is I mean, whoever doesn't want the spoilers, just don't listen, don't watch anymore, just close the video, just go play yourselves. The game I already made, did a kind of a mini review, part 17 of this playthrough series. So yeah, the long story short, I'll just put it in here, like 9 out of 10 for the story, 6 out of 10 for the combat, 10 out of 10 for the music, and 10 out of 10 for the optimization, graphics, and technical side of the thing. So this is, as I already said, this is probably one of the best games of this year, if not the best. I mean, we still have to see, as I've said many times, the biggest thing that I'm waiting this year is the Bluebird Team's game. I always forget this word, it's such an easy word, but I always forget it. So anyway, that's Bluebird Team's game, the developers of the Silent Hill 2 remake and many other games, the Medium and many other things, which were mostly amazing games, and this one promises to be great too. So, but I definitely know that even if it is, for me, will become the game of the year, this one, Expedition 33, will be second best. Like, it will be very close. Of course, I hope that we'll see more kind of, sorry about that, more kind of, you know, borderline masterpieces this year. I mean, for some, this game may be considered a masterpiece, you know, because if only I like the combat in this game. Yeah, I just don't like it. I think it's the system is kind of a little bit broken because of the input lag, and not only input lag, but I mean, there are many issues with the combat, in my opinion, and QTE system is not the best to base the majority of the crucial attacks on it, you know, and counter attacks. I don't think that parrying is the best done with. Yeah, I understand, I realize timing and shit like that, you know, but I don't like many aspects of it. But for example, one aspect is that sometimes you have to concentrate on the sound. Like, you can determine when the attack is gonna be, like the particular like millisecond, by listening to it, and sometimes you have to watch and understand what's going on. To be honest, I don't like it. Like, if they base it purely on sound, that would be much better for me. I personally would love it much more. But yeah, I understand this is like difficulty, but in my book this is kind of an artificial difficulty, and it's not grown up, you know, enough. Because I remember doing quick time events in, you know, fucking God of War games from early 2000s, you know, God of War 1 on PS2, and it was amazing there because you could get some amazing, like, kind of fatalities, you know, when you just rip off some fucking monster's head or something like that, Gorgon's head, and like a horn of the Minotaur and shit like that. But it's not the case here. I don't find the appeal in the combat being mostly based on it, so that is why I just explained why I gave such a low amount of points, you know, to the combat system. In my opinion, is 6 out of 10, and I'm to be honest, I think I'm generous because, yeah, for me at least, for my kind of players, I bet for many people it is like that. Regarding the story, again, I'm repeating myself because part 17 of this playthrough series, you can see, I talked about it already, but again, regarding the story, I understand how many people could not like it too much, and probably didn't like it too much, because yeah, it is not. It is kind of, you know, when it is a game like Shadow of the Colossus and you play it, its ending, you understand that it's like, it's sad, it's shitty, you know, the situation is kind of bad, and where you left off, it's nothing good about what just happened, you know, and yeah, but here the situation is even worse right now anyway. Because I spoiled myself. I just read the endings because I wanted to make a deliberate choice, not an you know, unintentional some click on the like wrong location and get some unexpected or unwanted outcome. I just want to finish it. I just want to choose pretty much what ending I get. And to be honest, both endings that we get in this game, like, again, I'm spoilering, like, I'm gonna be spoiling this thing. So if you don't want to know, just turn off, don't watch further. Yeah, anyway, so you have two choices. So Verso decided to just stop his, so to speak, inner child, which is stuck in this picture, in this frame, to stop painting. So the part of his soul, from what I could gather, which lives in this painting, it dies, and that means that the painting, is the canvas, will die also, and like of course it leads to the situation where Mael cannot live in the canvas. She is forced to leave. She will be gommaged, so to speak, as all of her team members. So they will just disappear, but Mael will go to the real world. Yeah, they will disappear, including Versa himself. So this is kind of a self-sacrifice to bring her to the real world. And the second option is to that outcome will be if you fight against Mael using Verso. If you choose to fight using Mael against Verso and you win, of course you should win either way, then the ending will be that the canvas stays, but so Verso intentionally just self-destructs. He just gommages, you know. He will not be, his soul kind of stays, but he will not be a part of the soul, you know. From what I could gather. And also there is another downside of this, that Mael, from it turns out, she cannot really continue living in the real world. If she stays here, she will die in the real world, and probably die here too. It's not for long. Like, you have some window, a year or so, and then you just die, you know. And at this point, which one is worse? I don't even know, because the developers, I understand, they deliberately, they intentionally made this sad, kind of fucked up story, because again, in the real world, what's left of Alicia, aka Mael, is it worth living like that? Yeah, no, I don't think so. On the other hand, I mean, there could be some good things in the real world, you know, in the life, despite her being disfigured and like a disabled person, you know. And yeah, again, this is such a hard, you know, discussion to make. On one hand, because personally I would choose life, like, despite everything. Yeah. I'm just a person, you know, who answers to the question who wants to live forever. I will answer I do, I want. So yeah, I'm probably an exclusion, because most of the people that I asked, they say no, I don't want to live forever. I personally do, and I would choose living despite everything. And also, I mean, in the real world, come on, like, there should be some, it is possible, especially that's some fantastical, like, future or something, where the technologies, the thing is insane, you know. The people learned, at least Renoir and his wife learned how to, like, enter the canvas, to live in this fantastical world. I cannot believe that they cannot find a solution for their daughter, and there are chances, but that's made by the developers for us to decide, if there are or there are not. And in my book, I understand that why a lot of people didn't like the story. I heard these kind of opinions on the net, and yeah, I mean, I understand, because the story is sad either way, because even if there is a solution to Miles, like Alicia's problem, like in the real world, her like being disfigured, disabled, being emotionally broken, even if there is a solution, how much longer she will be able to live through this, on the other hand, maybe some short period that she could spend in this world and die at the end, maybe that's a better solution. Maybe spend less time but being happy. And yeah, from what I understood, you like see in the cutscene, in the final cutscene, that she brings back Gustav and all other characters that have been dead from the start too, but they are not real. They are just a fantasy, and this is, this is kind of either way you go. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Getting both of this, any of those like choices, making any of them. I need to finish this game, and I will. I will probably play as Verso against Mayo, because I don't know. To be honest, this is such a hard decision, especially when you know the outcomes, and both outcomes are bad. And this is kind of, yeah. As a person I always try to get a good ending. And for example, I love Rockstar a lot, Rockstar games, and I love their games, like the Red Dead Redemption 2 included. But the ending in this game, it was so disappointing to me, because I always tried to make a right decision, a good decision, like a good person, and you were kind of punished for that by him dying at the end. Sorry for the Red Dead Redemption 2 spoilers to whoever never played it. You should go play it. I guess you're living under a rock probably. But anyway, what I was trying to say is that I'm always trying to get the best outcome. And when there is no best outcome, and again, one thing is that the Shadow of the Colossus, it was sad, but you didn't know that. The fact that the Colossi are kind of not those evil monsters as you pictured to yourself before when you were slaying them. Shit, another spoiler for Shadow of the Colossus. Again, sorry, X2, 2 times. Sorry. Yeah, because Shadow of the Colossus is a wonderful game, and in my opinion, the ICO team, they did a little bit better job bringing the story. It's sad, it's bad, kind of, but they didn't give you a chance to, consider anything, to change anything, to choose. You just get what you get, and this kind of narrative, especially if both choices here they just don't matter. At the end of the day, they just don't matter. Both are bad. I already feel bad, because of the story, and in my opinion, that's not a very good decision in terms of story. But I gave it 9 out of 10, and there is a reason for that. There are a lot of reasons for that. First of all, plot twists and how they are prepared, how they are integrated into the story. Most of them are just amazing, and most of the things are unexpected. You cannot predict most of what's going on. That's amazing, because it's, nowadays in our time, even Hollywood movies, high budget Hollywood movies, or even not so high budget, even like movies, you expect plot twists from movies most of all, after books probably, but nowadays it's so rare to get some really you know, surprising, like the thing that really surprises you or makes you like wonder what's going on. It is so rare today in the movies, but these guys, like what was the Sandfall, right? Sandfall, the company developers of Expedition 33, did such a good job in that regard that, yeah, I can only praise them. The only, again, in my opinion, kind of weakness is that this story is sad, and despite while they give you a choice, this is not really a choice. This is both ways are shit, you know. You will get shit at the end. This is the only, and it would be probably the perfect story if they ended it with some kind of a. I'm not saying that it should be necessarily some happy ending or something, you know, but give us a resolution that is worth all the, you know, blood, sweat, and tears that we just spent, you know, playing this game. Because yeah, it's enjoyable, it's very enjoyable. But come on, for some people, again, this combat system, I saw people that are just raging about this fucking combat system. They are even more frustrated than I am, you know. And as you may have seen some of my playthroughs, I'm showing my middle finger a lot. Like, it's not addressed to anyone watching, it's addressed to mostly to the monsters that I'm fighting. So I hope everyone understands. But yeah, I saw people that are even more infuriated by this combat system, and they have to sit through it to see this kind of ending, you know. But anyway, what I wanted to say that most of my opinions just stayed as they were in part 17 ending when I did this mini kind of review. Again, story 9 out of 10, like gameplay, I mean combat 6 out of 10, music 10 out of 10, optimization 10 out of 10, because I haven't seen Unreal Engine 5 game so beautiful and at the same time which is running so good, so smooth. Anyway, thanks for listening, whoever done that. Guess I'm finishing, so I'm just gonna beat Mayo probably using Verso, because yeah, again, despite the ignorance being bliss, in this case I think it's better to give her a chance. Maybe on the other hand, again, there are no good endings here. There are no good endings in my opinion. The only thing why I cannot give this game you know, name it a masterpiece is this, because there is no not even good endings, but the bad endings are kind of forced upon you. This is in my opinion the main flaw of the story. Again, anyway, whoever didn't play this, I recommend you play this, because yeah, this is probably, if not the best game of the year, not game of the year, it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of the best games of the year, despite everything that you may have, like, you know, pre-notions about this being turn-based or anything. Like, it's worth it. In my opinion, in my book, it's worth it. This is story that you won't hear every day, and it's delivered very well. It is delivered very professionally, and considering that these people, they just, you know, 30 people from Ubisoft, this is insane. From such a garbage trash company like Ubisoft, such an amazing, like, professionals. The musicians, I just don't know, the soundtrack is so great. It is one of the best soundtracks in the history of gaming. I'm telling you. Although I noticed a couple of compositions. I mentioned the last time I discussed music, I mentioned Akira Yamaoka and the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack, and you know, the funny thing is, I found kind of a little bit of plagiarism. Kind of, it's not plagiarism, but it's kind of using the elements of the song. I know there are only 7, you know, 7 keys, so yeah. Anyway, I mean, there is in one part of one tune, there is a part of the what was that, Laura's theme, I think, from Silent Hill 2. Anyway, that doesn't really matter because soundtrack is so beautiful. I will remember this soundtrack for a long time, and I will probably, even maybe put it on my iPhone and just listen to it, separately from the game. But regarding the game, I think it's worth a replay. There are a lot of things that I haven't finished yet. It's just I'm not gonna grind further for several reasons. First of the reasons is that a lot of games are dropping soon. Doom Dark Ages. Then there are, I think, Lost Souls Aside are dropping this month. I also have a couple of things in my backlog that I wanted to play because I recently bought a Final Fantasy X, and I never played it. After playing Rebirth, which really I loved Rebirth, probably one of the best games of the last year. It is in my top 10. It's number 3, I think. Yeah, you can see the video on the channel. But anyway, yeah, there is Final Fantasy X. I started playing right before starting to play Expedition 33. I started to play Dead Space. I wanted to replay it. Then, yeah, there are many things. There is Oblivion remake. I never played the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and I'm not a fan of Elder Scrolls games, but I'm a big fan of Fallout games, and being like Bethesda game, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. I started Skyrim, but I couldn't play Skyrim because you have to slay dragons. I don't like the idea of murdering dragons, Because when I heard about Skyrim, I thought you're gonna be maybe, will have some pet dragon or shit like that, but you actually have to kill them. And as soon as I discovered the fact, I just uninstalled. I have it still in my library. Maybe one day, that I just don't want. Yeah, someone may just, laugh about it and like say that it's nonsensical, to spare like some creatures, some non-existent creatures in the game. On the other hand, if we are in the Matrix, think about it. We're not real either. So, but it's a topic for another discussion for another day, I guess. Anyway, that were my opinion about this game. Wonderful game, probably one of the best games, if not the best game of the year. We'll see how the other projects which will drop this year will turn out. Yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'm still about to fight the final fight, and then we're gonna wrap up with this playthrough. I'm gonna continue with something else I will be playing. We'll see what drops earlier. I don't remember about Doom Dark Ages when it's dropping. Let me check it out, by the way. May 15, so it's a week later. So this is Doom. What else do we have here? Yeah, but anyway, I'm not gonna do it right now, but it will be what it will be. If I don't find anything before Doom drops, I will be playing Dead Space. I'll probably finish the remake again, because again I wanted to replay it for a long time, especially now with the new CPU that I bought. It's working much better than before. So it is, after all, the CPU bottleneck. It was so now it's working much better. It's easier to play, and I wanted to replay it in the good quality without these hitches, bugs, and lags. Yeah. So yeah, I will be playing it, and overall, I think I'll continue making these playthroughs because it's just it's just like my friend told me, if you're playing the game, why not stream it? And I said, yeah, you're right, and since then I'm just doing exactly that. Anyway, thanks to everyone. Yeah, let's continue.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Lamont's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
He saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until next life.
Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other. Let's go fast.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls. Let's go faster. I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Let's go faster. Let's go faster. I've got this. The end is nigh. I've got this. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
I will miss you guys. It's okay. It's over. Versa.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin, toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur. Œuvres infinies, chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous descend.
As I said, guys, pretty bitter pill, hard pill to swallow, so to speak. This is, yeah, this is beautiful, but this is sad. I wish they changed the story. Maybe at least leave it like that, but don't give us a choice, because now I don't know what should have I done? Like, have I chosen the other option? Because this is just heartbreaking. This is, again, this kind of choice, like leave a year but in a dream, you know, in a perfect world, or live the rest of your life like this, you know, this kind of alone without everyone you knew and loved, just in this, as she said herself, in a broken shell, you know? And yeah, this is, yeah, I mean, again, this is beautiful, this is done, like, perfectly done, but like the execution is perfect, but the idea itself, I mean, it's not questionable, but yeah, I would say it's questionable. I don't know. Maybe I'm just salty because I wanted, maybe, you know, subconsciously, I wanted a good ending, not this kind of ending. And I kind of, yeah, understand why people, a lot of people say that the story is, yeah, the ending, they didn't like the ending, because again, you can't win, like, you know, you can't win, you just, both endings are shit, and I just chose the one that seems to be popular. Probably most of the people chose this. Yeah, the game is beautiful, amazing game, as I said. Ranked it kind of overall 8.5 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10 for me. One of the best games I've ever played, definitely. Again, if only the combat system was different, just like a third-person action, you know, not turn-based, and if the ending wasn't so forced upon us, you know, and a little bit maybe more heartwarming rather than like this destruction, you know, of the player, you know, the person who experiences this. Yeah. Again, this is just sad. I'm gonna be sad the whole day. I'm gonna go to bed soon. When I go, anyway, whatever the case, maybe I really praise all those people, like those names in the titles, like, great job, just amazing. I wish all the games I played were so meaningful. The story, the characters, it's just beautiful. The music, beautiful. There are flaws, again, as I said. Charlie Cox, the voicing. Anyway, great game, great experience. If you haven't played it, you should have played it. Because, I mean, on PC you can find it discounted, like version, and on Xbox it's in the thing where you get games for free, like you can, if you have a subscription. Yeah, I don't remember, whatever. Xbox Live, something. Yeah. Anyway, cool. Great games. But just sad out. Again, this kind of like, experience. It's not probably not everyone's cup of tea again, because but anyway, it's definitely one of the best games I've played recently, and probably one of the best games I've ever played. High praise. I'll just keep the credits rolling, and yeah, then I'll probably uninstall it for now, for the time being, and I'll probably revisit it at some point, although I don't like revisiting sad games too often. That's why I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus since 2015, when I played it first time ever on my PS4, and then I didn't launch it ever because I just didn't like the feeling that it left. Aftertaste, kind of also very sad. Yeah, but at some point I'll definitely will do that. Yeah. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, whoever listened to this, and leave your opinions, or if you played the game, what you think about the story, what you think about the game overall. Thanks for watching. I'll be streaming something else, hopefully with a better ending. Kind of. I want to play something else already, something more fun, or not fun. I mean, in terms of how do I say, not such a sad experience. I probably just have to watch a comedy or something to kind of clean out, refresh myself. Yeah. Anyway, we have what we have, so